Joe Zekas from YoChicago. I'm at 433 Brier in Lakeview, and I'm waiting for Zev Salomon from the Belgravian Group to arrive.
Hi Joe, welcome to 433 Brier. We're in our two-bedroom model here that we just recently completed. You're greeting me in the foyer of the unit, which is unique in and of itself because it's rare that these days you can find a condo that has a real foyer, something that you can greet people in, much like the building, something out of a different era. Real vintage detailing, real arches, real everything. That's what makes this building quite special.
How does this space live? How does it feel?
Well, I'm glad you phrased it that way because really what makes this building unique is that while we have every amenity you'd want, what sets it apart is the space. The units here are large. Our two-bedroom units are 2-bed, 2.5 bath, not just 2-bed, 2-bath. They're over 1,600 square feet, which nobody can replicate in today's market, and they come with a nice amount of true vintage molding, including plaster cove moldings in all the living rooms, historic decorative fireplaces, and modern kitchens and laundry in units, individual furnaces, air conditioning, things that most vintage buildings with similar sized units just don't have. So these units live spectacularly well. This particular unit, the 2-bed model, has 2 ensuite baths and a powder room in the hall. So you have both a public and a private space, which is nice, much more like a house than a typical condo. We're now in the master bedroom, which you'll see from the size is very gracious. And what makes all of the units in this building nice is that all of the bathrooms are ensuite. The 2-bedroom tier is nothing but ensuite bedrooms. The master here is especially nice, is an all stone bath with a multi-head shower. And by multi-head, I mean 6 heads. Body sprays, rain shower, regular shower head. It's very luxurious. This particular bedroom has 2 closets. The other ensuite bathroom has a jacuzzi tub and a walk-in. So although the 2 are distinguished by their bathrooms, both are equally nice in many ways. One of the things that makes this unit so unique is the relationship of the spaces. Many times people associate a vintage building with a closed-in kitchen somewhere in the back and very separate spaces. This unit has a great layout. The kitchen is adjacent to either a family or formal dining space if one chooses to do that, but also somewhat open to the living room space, much like units are built from scratch today. It's not quite as combined, but it still gives you many of the same feelings and sensibilities. And I think that, again, makes this a unique product where you get the best of all possible worlds. You have kitchens with windows in them, which is so rare today, combined spaces, which are so desired today, and again, that vintage detail and every other amenity you might want. This building has had a dramatic price reduction, which we instituted in September of 2010 when we purchased the building. Prices are lowered, have been lowered on average over 30%. And the market has responded very favorably. We've sold 8 units since then, which may be the most units sold in a project in Lakeview in the same period of time. So the market has clearly accepted our pricing, and we continue to see very strong weekly traffic, week in and week out. Concurrent with our purchase of units, the association was turned over. It's managed professionally by a third-party outside manager. We hold a couple of seats on the board. There are resident unit owner board members as well. Everything is in good operation at the moment, well managed, and under control. From the first steps you take into this building until every corner of your unit, there's a historic tone to this building, a true vintage quality you don't find often. The lobby was recently redone, accentuating some of the great elements, decorative elements that are there. The elevator doors preserve some of the historic quality, and wherever possible, things have been maintained and highlighted. It just adds to the overall quality of the space in the building. For all of our visitors, we have free validated parking at Belmont House at the corner of Belmont and Broadway. Simply bring us a validated sticker and you're more than welcome to spend as long as you like.